Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. Since last time, I've done just a little bit of thinking about the hint slash clue we got last time. And beforehand I was really focused on the box part of the hint we got, but looking back at it, it's pretty obvious that I just need to go back to a new clue and finally solve some of the puzzles that have been giving me trouble in that book. Particularly, I'm guessing, like, I need to solve the puzzle at the very end of the book where it talks about a blank 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 key, or maybe the suspect list. But I don't know exactly what we'll be able to accomplish today, but I think just getting in there and doing some exploring should suffice for now. Without further ado, let's get into day 156. I would also love to try to get all three of those boxes open at once in the little underground tunnel area. Day 156. Okay. One more letter to get still, too, huh? Well, let's try to draft a bejeweled so that we're able to take another look at a new clue down there. And hopefully draft the library as well. I think it would be awesome to also draft the conservatory over and over again, just to try to get the throne room more common. Okay, the microchip is out there because I took it last time. I'm remembering. The tomb. Let's go ahead and open it up so that we don't need to do that later. Oh, and I kept the metal detector, the magnifying glass, and the lunchbox. How did I keep 3 items? Strange. I bet one of them is supposed to be the crown, or not the crown, but the scepter maybe? I'm not entirely sure about that. No, it wouldn't have been the scepter because I didn't end in a blue room. And now that I think about it, one of the things I wanted to test was whether or not that little room in the tunnel showed up as one of the possible outside rooms inside Blessing of the Monk, but since it did not, I guess I don't need to worry about that. Oh, that's right. Where's my mouse? There it is. I also wanted to take a look at this statue in particular because of the little note that said angel, something about an angel pointing. And it really does look like this angel is pointing right behind this rock right here. So this rock is on the right side of the reservoir if I'm looking at it from the side of the well entrance, the fountain entrance. Very nice. I actually think that the rest of this torn piece of paper would be... Wouldn't that be in the gymnasium? Maybe I've got to take a closer look at the torn gymnasium map as well. Hmm. The suspect is a blank, 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 blank key. A nod to my uncle's parlor game. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. Checked all the colors for each key that he wound. That's such an odd line. I haven't really been paying attention. Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry that you have a headache. That's frustrating. I had a headache yesterday. I needed to take some Advil. Oh. This line almost makes me wonder if the parlor game has a set, like, pattern of correct answers. If it's like, I don't know, a repeating pattern of like blue box is white twice in a row, then white box, then blue box, then black box. But I'm honestly not sure. Checked all the colors for each key that he wound. And I will look at that line in the A New Clue book as well. Gel points dreams. So I think today I want to draft the gymnasium to see if we can find any extra text written on that. Probably also the pump rooms to see if we can drain this well a little bit more. Because it has something to do with this rock over here. Either way, back we go. Well, since I'm over here, I might as well go down this staircase and take another look at the kind of outside walkway area while the elevator is up at the top. All right. Will do, lady. It looks so different looking at this wall from this angle than it does looking from like directly under the elevator area. It's very strange. Do just a little bit more looking. So 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1. Oh well, back we go. It really must, because you keep returning to to examine that area. Yeah. I also have a sneaking suspicion that I'm missing something in that area based on like Ari's reaction whenever I'm in that area, being like, "You missed something," pretty much. But that also, I might also be misinterpreting a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if I am missing something in that area, though. Okay. But for now, back we go. Guess I'll grab this. Oh, I almost wonder if I should just go ahead and grab the black key, so that I just have it with me during my exploration of the house. That might not be a bad idea. Wasting a couple more steps, but it might be worth it in the end. Back we go. Let's see, so it was 109, 115, backwards to east. There we go. Oh, there's something else beeping. Huh, maybe this is what I was missing? Could be something underground? Or maybe it's just a bug? Maybe it thinks the key is still there. Very interesting. Maybe I'll come back down here in a little bit more. Maybe it's something like buried in the ground that I need a shovel for. Back we go. Finally stepping into the house after I've used 23 steps just wandering around. Wonderful. Here's the library, but oh yeah, okay, I will take that, and then I want to draft the nook and then the library so that I can get a new clue. Ooh, interesting. I can also take the observatory here. Well, there's the nook, but not the right direction, that's for sure. Ooh, the mailroom, nice. Well, there's the shovel if I need it. I just need to remember to save some steps. I think I'll grab the parlor key, but I won't use it yet. Oh, interesting. So I was wondering why underground it was called Rather Curious Wind-Up Key, but I guess all of the wind-up keys are called Rather Curious Wind-Up Keys. Interesting. What's beeping? Aha. Come on to the left. Yes. Good, good, good. Workshop? Uh-oh. That is not ideal. To the beginning we go. Did I grab the gem from over here? Yes, I did. Very nice. Ooh, the veranda. Yes, please. Let's take the boudoir here. Utility closet, very nice. Still need to find that cabinet lever. Each new area I unlock, I'm like, ooh, this area will have that little lever for the breaker room. But each time it does not. Oh, man. I do need the library, but I think I'll need to take the Great Hall here just to give myself more options. Oh, that means I won't be able to see the new clue this run, though. Unless I draft the Chamber of Mirrors, which maybe I can do that. Let's go ahead and use the key here. Uh-oh. Redraw. Commissary it is. I'm so happy you were playing earlier so I could see you live since I've been up at 6 a.m. Oh man. Yeah. I definitely want to try to start streaming earlier. The issue I run into is that I end up like procrastinating editing a video until later, and then I'm like, oh boy, I need to edit the video and then I can stream, and then by the time I get around streaming it's super late. But as long as I'm better about that, hopefully things should work out a little bit earlier. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, the treasure trove is good, but I think I want the Chamber of Mirrors so that we can try to get another library. Let's go ahead and see if this is the right area. It is. The den. Very nice. So there are a bunch of keys in this room. I've got to remember that. Oh, and I actually can get all 3 parlor keys today. Huh. Okay. Well, that's good. Don't think I'm quite in a position where I can use the reading nook yet. I think I'm going to wait to dig these up in case I can make like a jackhammer or something. Okay, I'll take another courtyard. Aha! That makes things a little bit easier. Oh my gosh, cheap viewers. Cheap followers. Wow. I think a hallway looks good here so I can get into the Chamber of Mirrors. Okay, so the only one I can't get into is the one on the top left. Gotcha. Hallway closet? No, thank you. Gymnasium? No, thank you. And in theory, I don't even really need to get down there, so I might just leave it alone for now. Come back to it later. Vestibule, huh? Alright. Actually, maybe now is a good time to redraw into the library or the nook. Let's give it a shot. Showroom. It's kind of a weird spot for it, but it might be worth it. I think I'll go for that. I have enough keys. I'll go ahead and take the silver spoon and the chronograph. Sure. This is a good hallway right here. The bot has been banned! Woohoo! Thank you very much. So many rooms to explore. Let's go ahead and redraw here. I'll go ahead and redraw again. The nursery. One more time. Is this post still visible? I'm not sure. It is on the streamer bot that I'm using for chat, but I'm not sure about the actual Twitch stream. But if it is visible to you, then I think you should be able to like click on the message and like delete it or something. I'm not entirely sure. Give me a second. Let me buy out the kitchen real quick. Let me pull up the actual stream. Nope, it is invisible. Good job. Ideally, I would like a straight room, but if that's not possible, then I suppose the clock tower is also pretty good. Actually, this makes me really curious what looking out from the clock tower at the very last rank looks like. Very nice job. Very nice job. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up. Oh well. I don't particularly care. So that is interesting. I think you can see the, Oh wait, I'm looking there. Strange. Wait, then... This is like looking out back. Huh. So this is the outside of the actual, like, 46th room office. I believe. This is the actual building for it. Very curious to look at the estate from this angle. Besides that being a rogue moon on top, I'm kind of unsure as to what clues I can glean from this. Pretty cool though. Yeah, it really is amazing, isn't it? So neat. It looks kind of empty in the center though. Or maybe those are roofs down there. It's hard to tell. It almost looks like the middle of the house is a big empty courtyard. I don't mind taking a patio here. Stars acquired. Come on, Nook or Library. Ooh, the Throne of the Blueprints, huh? I'll take that. Might as well. Not sure if I'll try to activate it or not. Oh, but I can open up the 46th room. Might as well do that. Sure. Just in case I'm able to get in there. Ooh, interesting garage. I think I will take the garage here, simply because it should allow for some interesting shenanigans. It's very rare that you can draft the garage this far back in the house. The electric eel aquarium, sure. Come on, fancy green room. Nope, no fancy green room. The boiler room. I'll just go for a hallway. Now I really need just a library, huh? Coat check. That could work. The morning room. I wonder what the morning room looks like from the outside. Might be worth taking a look. Salt shaker. Yeah, it's so silly, drafting the garage this far back. You can see, like, a little bit of glitching, because usually this is hard to do. Very interesting. Maybe you can't see the morning room from the outside. I know with the other green rooms you can see them from the outside, but maybe the morning room's a little bit different. Well, my last hope to get the library is from the foundation here. So let's try to do that, I suppose. Maybe I can find some dice in these chests. Aha! Okay. Nope. But what I can do is go back and take the freezer so I don't miss out on these gems I have. Let's go ahead and go down into the basement real quick. Or more specifically, to the Tomb of the Eighth King. And try to dig around. Well, first of all, see if the metal detector is still going off. And then if it is, try to maybe dig around down there. I mean, honestly, what I bet is happening is that the game is just kind of not expecting you to have a metal detector down there, and so it's kind of like glitching out, trying to determine if the metal detector is picking up the black key or not when you've already picked it up yourself. But it's better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Oh. Maybe this is why it was beeping at me? Oh, interesting. Also, I noticed this, but I didn't really point it out when I first got the key, that there's like this little AE down here, or A3. I'm not entirely sure what this is. But that was interesting. Not sure how to feel about this. Back we go, I suppose. Unless... This, in my opinion, looks so incredibly obviously like a door that it's really... I'm really curious as to how to get this open. Let me just do some random clicking real quick. See if anything happens. Does not look like anything is going to happen. But what we can do is use the 3 wind-up keys that we have to open all 3 boxes at once. See if anything special happens there. I think I've tried to break through it with a power hammer before, but it might be worth going back and trying it again anyways, because it's been so long that I'm actually not sure if I have or not. I'm fairly certain I have. Let me out! Okay, so I still have both of my curious wind-up keys. Huh, I've never really noticed this little thing either. Very strange. Strange indeed. Anyways. Oh, I probably need to get the rest of the microchips, don't I? Oh, back to the Blackbird's Grotto we go. Might be worth it to special order a magnifying glass again, now that I think about it. right. The last wind-up key. Okay. It is very interesting. Oh wait, no, now I can open and close all of them. Before I could only open and close this right one. Hmm. So this spiral kind of rotates out from the center in a clockwise manner. So I'll remember that when I'm looking at the spiral of stars. I mean, this also kind of reminds me, since like this is the only wooden box, it kind of reminds me of the wooden box that the like cursed effigy is in. So maybe I'll try looking for a spiral in the cursed effigy box. Either way, let's take another look at a new clue. Or at least the unpublished version of a new clue. Yeah, the one in the tomb. Money! Suspect list needed. We'll add a final illustration. Suspect is major, the suspect is minor. Suspect is minor. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, these point to Bo Lee in the suspect list in the actual published version of a new clue, simply because if we're taking it as the suspect has a short name and the suspect is under 18, Bo Lee is the only one who fits that criteria. Hello, Nautilus. How's it going? The suspect is a blank, 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 blank key. Remind Randolph to set this up before we leave. A prism wouldn't fit, right? Secret couldn't fit. A key of Aries. Huh, wait. That's, I mean, it could be Aries, right? The suspect is Aries key. That does work. But if I'm supposed to like relate that to the suspect is major and the suspect is minor. Oh, you did? Oh, that's great. I'm still thinking personally. Yeah. Don't say it. Don't say it. Suspect. If so, I'm assuming if we consider the suspect is Aries key, Aries key, then what does that relate to? The suspect is major and the suspect is minor, with Bo Lee, age 16. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that because this one is typed and read, it is a false memo. Since this is typed in blue, this is a true memo. And since this is typed handwritten in red, it's a true memo. So I think what this is saying is that the suspect is not minor as in somebody who is in the mines, but the suspect is a minor as in somebody who is under the age of 18, or possibly a like insignificant character, like a minor character. Oh wait, was this arrow always here? This giant arrow? Wait, wait. I actually can't remember if this arrow was always here. Maybe it was always here. Anyways. Or is there perhaps something due? Something overlooked but now in view, pointing to the suspect is minor? Have you really found it? Could it really be true? Could it be finally true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Well, now I want to start a new day and get a new clue from the library and look right at the end of the suspect right here on the blue card. Yeah. Something overlooked but now in view. Interesting. Well, either way, I'm thinking probably. Yeah, I probably just want to come back to this page specifically on the published version and look like right here. So like kind of if there was a period at the end of the first line on this memo, kind of look to the right of that. I think that's the best thing I can do. And with that, I guess I'll go ahead and call it a day. Wait, but first, I will go and activate the spiral stars because I want to see if I am continuing to add more lines to the spiral stars or if it literally is just completely done. Simon is not used to all this hiking. Where is the nearest observatory? There it is. So I want to go up here. Then down to the right. Okay, spiral stars, what have you got to show me? Okay, interesting. Also, before I end the day, the spiral stars is in fact going in a clockwise spiraling out direction, just like the image in the third box. Very interesting. And the day comes to an end. The Garden Castle of Tomorrow. Day 157. Major and minor makes me think of music. Yeah, it does make me think of music too. And then there's the denoted in verse clue. Oh, it's tough to, I don't know. Maybe I should do a run where I try to draft all of the music rooms together, which would be like the music room and the, what else? The greenhouse and the workshop and the ballroom. Maybe I should draft all of those together in one day and like just run between them, looking at all the verses. With all the musical references so far, it could mean musical major and minor notes. It could. Well, here's the library. I guess I'll go ahead and take this. Although, of course, this time we don't actually have a magnifying glass. Oh, how kind! How kind of the game to give us a magnifying glass right when we need one. So let's take a closer look here. That's interesting. It's kind of arranged very differently in the published version than it is in the illustration. The suspect is A key. It's bedtime here. Oh no, I'm not sure if I'll be able to solve this puzzle. I'll be honest. Suspect list. You see, the whole thing about the reason why I was saying that these three notes relate to the suspect Bo Lee over here, shown right here, Bo Lee age 16, is because of this page where, not that page, this page where it breaks up Ma and Jor from Major, which is the Eurasian for short name. Right? So I was thinking that the suspect is Major is supposed to be broken up. The suspect is Ma Jor, short name. And then the suspect is a minor. And on the suspect list, there's Bo Lee, age 16. The line Bo Lee is definitely is the line pointed to by the arrow on the book, I think. The line Bo Lee is definitely the line pointed to by the arrow in the book. Wait, what do you mean by that? It was the third from the bottom in the other book version? Wait, was Bo Lee actually in the unpublished version of A New Clue? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So there was like a paper with a bunch of lines on them. Oh, okay. Interesting. I see what you're saying. That would be a good thing to double check too. So I feel like I was on the right track with Bo Lee, but then again, like, I don't know what Bo Lee age 16 even refers to. Like, where do I use that? Hmm. 215. 215. 12. 55. Let me see if I can get some dice here. Rotundra? Oh, this seems like a really bad spot for the Rotundra. I'll go for the conservatory and hopefully adjust the castle floor plan. No! No castle floor plan for me. Come on, dice, where are you? Sure, workshop is fine. Music room. I mean, this might be the day where I'm able to get all the, like, note sheets together. Might be worth it in the long run. Although if I mess up and it can only go right here, the day just ends. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, it worked out in the end. Let's go ahead and dig real quick. Let me out! Here we go, some dice. battery pack. I'll need to remember that. Let's double check in here. So yeah, you were saying that on the suspect list, wowie is third from the bottom, and then if we go to the unpublished version of a new clue, I still completely forgot to try to draft a gymnasium last time. Oh well, I'll try to do that this time. Ooh, I hope I can get the tomb. Yes, I can. Speedrun the angels! Go, go, go! Use the weird momentum building tech in this game by just continuously pressing space sprint. Yeah, that does make sense. It is kind of pointing to the third line from the bottom. Wowie. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm thinking too. The only issue I'm having is I don't know what to do with the information. It's like... Huh. Well, oh, what if I type in wowie into the Blackbridge Grotto admin password thing? I'll try doing that in just a moment, after I dig around in these graves. I love eating grave turnips. Yum. I mean, I'm not sure. Let's test it out. I think wowie was spelled in all caps, so I'll go ahead and try that. It could be wowie 16. That's too long. Wait, that makes so much sense. The A blank key could be admin key. It's 5 letters. You're right. Ooh, that's a really good point. Huh. Holy. Huh. Oh my gosh. Wait, that is crazy. Huh. Yeah. But then, oh man. But then why isn't it working? I'm gonna take another look at the book real quick. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what? Oh, okay, wait. It could be... Ah, wait, I think I know what it is. We use the naming scheme for admin passwords with Bo Lee. That's why it doesn't fit. Because Lee is too short of a last name to make it 4 letters and then the first the first letter of the first name. So what if we do Leeb? Aha! Oh my goodness. Okay, that was it. I thought it didn't follow the traditional like setting, the traditional naming scheme, because they used like a different name or like just the full name or something, but it is actually just because the last name was too short to be used in the traditional sense. Okay. Admin logs? Let's look at some of these admin logs, shall we? Okay, we've seen this. Celebration! Woohoo! After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge. Yeah, we've seen this. We've also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal. Okay. Wait, okay. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database. Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. Maybe there were multiple ways to get this. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys: Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. Lee, we are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there any additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Interesting. So even Randolph wasn't in on this. The fact that the missing letters were Demin is such crazy planning. That's such a good design for the puzzle, even if unintentional. Oh no, it was definitely intentional. But you were correct that this was just, man, like piecing it all together like that is kind of like insane. Like, oh man, because I'd figured that it was pointing to Bo Lee before, but I was just like didn't know what to do with that. I mean, even before you mentioned admin key, I was like, maybe we should just try this in the Blackbridge Grotto, but like, yeah, it makes so much sense in hindsight. And that's the thing with a lot of these puzzles, is that you just like are grasping in the darkness trying to solve them, and then all of a sudden, once they are solved, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. Anyways, continuing on. Good, no one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hound Yu has a plan to take care of her. Huh. Interesting. Wait, is there... I'm not sure if I know a Bo Lee in the lore, but obviously these are people that have been on the estate before. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. So they're talking about killing off Mary. What the heck? She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then, once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. I think this might be talking about like the tea house note that you found in the basement. Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I do not see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. This might be the plans for the heist? Yeah, for sure. I hope she would have been found alive and well. Well, I mean, it looks like this is like before they were even planning the heist. So I'm guessing that Mary joins in on their plan for the heist. So I don't think because like the timeline would make sense if she had died earlier. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Prov C and Hound U and Lee B delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Updating access privilege for the following account types: admin access, full access to all features; personal access, access to user database; archive access, full access plus access to archived admin logs; and deleted database entries. Okay, I think we've all seen this. We've seen this. No, that's all right. As I said before, I hope that the headache gets better. I'm so sorry about that. It always is annoying having a headache. Let's see. Yeah, we've seen this. Wait, is this all? Wait, why is the next button gone? Strange. Oh wait, because you can't go next. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database. Changing the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from the estate have been disabled as per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Oh wait, that's strange. So I guess this was talking about like all the false, all of the messages we saw beforehand are false messages. the trail of breadcrumbs that they left were all false messages, and these are the actual real messages. Huh. Strange. So I need to find out who Prov C and Hound U are. Trying to remember back to the letter that we see in the what is it called? The letter that we see in the the planned heist room, the closed exhibit. I'm trying to remember what the name on that letter was. Maybe Prov C and Hound U. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. Huh. Let's return to the main menu and see if there's anything else to do. Network settings. Let's see if this is still on. Yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see, user database. I still don't have access to the delisted admin keys, even as a super admin. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, the only thing that I can get out of this, right? Let me look over this again. So Mary saw Lee on Tuesday. Makes me want to draft the safe house in the outer room. Or, sorry, not the safe house, the schoolhouse. Because there might be more hints in there that need to be accounted for. But we already have the tomb in there. I'm going to try to draft the closed exhibit real quickly. Even though I don't have a key card. It might be tough. But I think it'll be worth it. Trophy room or gift shop. Let's go for the trophy room. And from here we can activate the banner of the king for red. Here's the closed exhibit. Pharaoh. So either they're going by like false names, which is entirely possible, or these are false names written here. So I guess this heist happened on a September Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month in September. Let's try to get the archives here. I feel like the logs we read are fake because I'm certainly Mary is alive and not dead. Yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility. Caleb Manning, Philip White. So interesting. When was the crown stolen? September 2nd. Doesn't have a date on it though. I'm guessing it's 88. So Mary would have been 30 by then. I'm pretty sure that Mary's alive too. Oh, that's right. I want to find the gymnasium. And the pump room if possible. What could this be? Ah, I see. Two-germ requirement that's powered. I guess this is a passageway. This might be the gymnasium here, so I think it's worth it to try it. Yeah, it is. Eighth angel points to our dreams. Huh. The eighth angel points to our dreams. So now I really want to draw the pool room. I'll take this. And I want to do swap. Okay, so I can swap keys with dice. So I want to first swap golden keys. Then I want to swap keys with dice. Which doesn't leave me with many keys, but... yeah, it's very possible that you're supposed to find out the Bowley stuff like way back. But, you know, it is what it is. Security might be good. Actually, let's just roll a bunch here until we can try to get the pool room. Let's try this. Nope, that's not a pool room. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think it'd be worth giving it a shot, though. It might, honestly, because I think the stone that it was pointing to is the stone where you find the what is it? The sanctum key? I think the chest with the sanctum key is right over there. So I'm guessing that that's what it was talking about, but I feel like it's still worth giving it a shot just in case. Oh, 12 steps. Do we have enough steps to like get back to the dining room? Where's the dining room? Down there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, if my running shoes save me, then maybe. Yeah, I can, like, that is definitely a possibility. Like, I'm guessing that you're correct, that that's all it means, but still might be nice to double check. I have a shovel, so I could try to dig for turnips. Nope. Come on, kitchen. I have so many dice that I could probably reroll till I get the kitchen. Or I could passageway into shop for kitchen. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to get the pool room. No, I have not. I have not done the family core. Like I've seen several things talking about the family court, but I haven't found out actually where to like input all that stuff. So I am. That's one of the things I'm still trying to do. There's the kitchen. Oh man, it's pointing the wrong way. I mean, I guess the passageway is still open, so it's all right. Oh, but I only have 3 gold as well. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pool room, where are you? I don't think I made it that rare. I'm guessing that I'm just getting unlucky with it being an archived floor plan all of the times that I am drawing it. Like, for instance, this is a 1 gem room. It could be the pool, but it's not worth risking it, because if it isn't, it's just super bad. Though this might be just a fruitless endeavor in general. Sure, let's just gamble a little bit. Alas. I don't have running shoes. And thus ends the day. Thus ends the day. What's funny is I think we did get to draft all of the music sheet rooms. No, we didn't, because we still have the ballroom. But I guess there's no point in doing that really anymore, because I'm pretty sure that was just pointing to Bo Lee. Interesting, interesting. Day 158. First things first, let's try to grab some dice, and then do the schoolhouse. Simply because I want to snoop around in there, because apparently that was the hideout of some of the thieves. Some of the hideout of the children of Blackwater. Let's see. Ooh, well, there's the dice. Yeah, I'll take it. Does kind of dead end this part of the house, but that's all right. Down we go. Oh, before we try to draft that though, I wonder if I take the Ares key with me now, so that if I do find anything in the schoolhouse that seems unlockable, I'll be able to unlock it hopefully. Oh, you don't know what it is either? Yeah. I don't either, believe it or not. I mean, yeah, this might be obvious, but I'm guessing that it is the like the shield with the Mount Holly and Epson imagery, and then the music notes, like in the 46th room above Simon's bust, but I don't know how to like access that area. I'm not sure if I've brought this key to the 46th room. Now that I think about it, maybe I have. It's hard to say. If that wooden box isn't showing me the spiral of stars, I'm guessing maybe I need to go to Clara Epson's bedroom and look there where it says like, does it ever end? Looking at the spiral of stars, maybe. Here's the schoolhouse. Oh, interesting. This kind of looks like the pattern of wood that's on the in that box. Kind of. Is there anything left in the tunnel itself, maybe? Not the end of the hallway, but the lead up. I remember wanting to check there, but I never did. I can check again. I think I've checked there a couple times, and I haven't really seen anything in the hallway itself. Yeah, it does kind of look like a regular wood grain pattern. I mean, the thing about it is that like in the cutscene where Simon opens the box, he kind of like looks disappointedly at the bottom of the box, and then kind of curiously looks at the top of the box like he realizes something. And that spiral in the middle of it does look like a symbol of sorts. I'm not really seeing anything in the schoolhouse to indicate, like, super duper secrets. I don't even know where I would really want to look. Yeah, that could be it. Like, it could be just a reminder about the, like, the box with the cursed effigy in it. That could be an option too. Oh, like the file cabinet key? Yeah, I did find where that went. It went down in the basement to like a letter. But yeah, there is like a I'm not sure if you've done it or not, so I'll let you figure it out yourself, but in the tunnel itself there is this little table. That has a filing cabinet key on it. And if you haven't used it, you probably will be able to use it still. Yeah, that's still closed off. Yep. Let's try this again, shall we? I wonder if anything different happens if you use the different admin passwords. Prov C and Hound U. Huh? Really? Interesting. What is like down in the with the key unlocks? Is that what you're asking? I can go down there in a little bit if you want. Basically, it talks about solving cores where it's like welcome Ari. I got into the super secret admin logs and am trying to figure out exactly what to do with the information they provide. Finally, indeed. It took me a little bit. I mean, the family core probably relates to it. You probably use the numeric cores to solve the family core, but I don't even know where to solve the family core itself, so it hasn't been very much use. But basically what you do is like, it's a set of numbers, and you break up the numbers, and then you solve it like you solve the dartboard math puzzles, trying to get the lowest whole number possible, where like the first number is always blue, and then you need to use a combination of pink, purple, and yellow numbers for the other three numbers to get a math equation to solve. Anyways, yes, of course, I've never struggled with any of the dartboard puzzles. Never ever. Hmm. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. So let me quickly see something. It is strange how the other admin keys don't actually work as admin passwords, though. Which makes me think that, like, it is possible that all those messages are just fabricated to kind of fake Mary's death. It almost seems like it was set up to like throw the Red Guard off their trail more. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m., huh? Would family core be like the shield in the Roman numerals, like in room 46? I'm thinking that is what the family core is. So is the guard in the black gloves on it too, since they mentioned avoiding the ones in the white gloves? Yeah, it seems like they were like bought off by the thieves. Hmm. 100 bells. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Hmm. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future, huh? So the runes with shields in them that I've found are the 46th rune, of course. I know the wine cellar has a family coronet, and I know the master bedroom has a family coronet. And those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. I think these like Prov C and Hound U, like, they must stand for something, right? I mean, they in theory would stand for the last and first names of the people whose the passwords were created for. But beyond that, if these are fabricated messages, I almost feel like it would be you something Hound, see something prove or provide, or an apple orchard core. Uh-huh. An apple orchard core, you say? Oh, you're right. Oh shoot, what were the guards in that book called? I don't have anything to mark the base of this. Curious. It makes me want to draft the Curse of Blackbridge again. I might try to do that this time. I see. I was reading too much into your words. It's the downside of giving hints. Ooh, library, good. Yeah, I mean, so there have been a couple like blue memos about the cores, like there was one blue memo that talked about like the first like digit, I don't know how to say this. The first, I don't know, symbol in the core relates to one number, and then each pair of like symbols of the core correlates to different numbers. But it might just be talking about like how to read the Roman numerals for the cores. It's interesting. Let's go ahead and grab the Curse of Blackbridge. That you do. That you do. I'd completely forgotten that they were called the Undead Hounds. Oh, that would be cool. A missed opportunity. I see. Hmm. I'm not going to read the spook out loud again because last time it was so infuriatingly long. So I'm just going to skim over it myself and see if I find anything. Oh, unholy hounds. Okay. So let me write that down real quick. Hmm. I never realized that the boy was 13 years old. Huh, that's interesting. And in one of the visions we had, we also saw like the story of the Blackbridge Grotto being played out in like memories or just like artistic fashion. Hmm. Wasn't that in the Ascending of the Throne? Wasn't that in the Ascending of the Throne cutscene? I did that one yesterday. It was one of the animations in the cutscenes. Yeah, it was. I mean, probably because we had the cursed stone in our hands now that I think about it. Hmm. So what I'm looking for is something about Prov C or Lee B. It is cool that it does that. Just the depth of the lore and such. Hmm. True. I uh I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I didn't buy Hollow Knight during the like summer game sale. So like that might be the game I try to stream next. But going into it knowing almost nothing about it will be very interesting. I have a very baseline idea because I have previously watched this like um Hollow Knight content creator, but it would be interesting to try to stream that. A complete Hollow Knight noob trying to play the game. Hmm. Oh, let me look at the box again real quick. Um, Interesting. Miller and Ravia. Any chance you're playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33? I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that at all, but I could be down to try playing it. I need to look up what it is first. Didn't the throne room have a memo, or am I wrong? Ooh, I haven't found the throne room memo. I think you checked last stream, did I? Oh, you know what? I think I just drafted the throne room at rank 8 just like yesterday, but I completely forgot to check if it has a memo. It probably does. Um Ooh, I see. I'll need to take a look into that then. Interesting. So one thing that I'm thinking of, right, is it might be like relating to the names like Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U could be referring to like multiple different books instead of just to the Blackbridge Grotto. Um, which would mean that like maybe I'm supposed to count up how many times each of them are mentioned. Like I count up the number of times that Unholy Hounds appears in the Blackbridge Grotto, and then I count up how many times B something Lee something would show up in another book, so on and so forth. Same for Prov C, and like that could be a code for something. Um, I'm not sure though. Yeah, that could be it. But I still don't know what Prov C is, or Lee B for that matter. Hmm. Oh, wait. Captain Fodrick Lee of the Blackguard. Hmm. So this could be Lee B, maybe like Blackguard Lee. What was the name of the cave? Okay. Blackbridge Canyon. Just a hidden cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. I don't know. Very interesting. Well, continuing on. Wait, let me real quickly take note how many times Unholy Hounds appears in the book real quick. So 1, 2, 3, Sorry, this is a little bit boring. I see. Good. Good. Four. Five. Hmm. Five. What's your favorite room? That's a good question. That is a good question. Oh, I'm out of gems. Oof. My favorite room. Probably the trophy room. Just because it's a lot of gems. And it's free in my run. This is the only way I can go. Yeah, it was really funny. So what I did for that was I originally had it like over here, and then I used the spray paint can on it to remove it from my house for a week, and then I guess a week passed, and then I drafted like up into the front of the house, and then came back and drafted towards the entrance hall and got the foundation as an option. I was like, it'd be really funny to have the foundation right in front of the entrance hall. I don't think it's a good strategic move. I think it's actually a bad strategic move, but it is really funny. Let's go ahead and solve some dartboard puzzlings. Let's see, so this would be 22 minus 20 squared would be 4. Minus 20 would be 16 squared. Negative 16 squared. Which would be 256. I feel like I'm messing up somewhere here. 22 minus 20, so 2 squared to 4 minus 20 would be negative 16 squared, which is 256, divided by 5, which would be 51.2. Huh? Maybe I can't solve this. The spray can is a little bit hard to get. Oh, and what originally happened was I used Blessing of the Monk in the foundation to draft it in the outer room. And then it stuck in the outer room. So I got the spray can, and then I spray canned it while it was in the outer room, and it reset. I'm glad I was able to do all 40 billiard puzzles and all 40 parlor puzzles. All I have left is day 1 and 1 hour achievements. Ah, I see. Yep, those do seem to be the sticklers, don't they? It does stay in the outer room. Yup. Oh boy, this is kind of a dead run. What did I even want to do this run? I remember I was drafting for a particular reason. I guess I want to get the pool room. Not the pool room. The yeah, just the pool. I might as well activate this. But I think this might be the end of the run here. I guess I can draft from... Oh yeah, I think it just is the end of the run. Key of Ares. Oh, what I wanted to do was try to get the throne room on the 8th rank. But I guess I'll be doing that another time. Well, let me take one more look at the schoolhouse to see if anything's changed. But the more I think about it, the more I do think that those are fabricated messages. And maybe even talking about like camping outside the schoolhouse, or camping out in the schoolhouse, I should say, are just meant to throw the red guard off of their trail. But in that case, why was it so hidden? There has to be something there worthwhile in finding out the rest of the clues. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Well, to be honest, I've been streaming for a good little bit now, so and it is getting pretty dang late. So I think I will go ahead and end it here, and we can do some more mystery solving next time. All right. Thank you everybody for joining in and chatting. I really appreciate it. If you are watching on the YouTube, feel free to join us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays between 9 and 11 p.m. CST. That's usually when I start. And with that being said, I'll see you around. Bye.